An ancient formula for immortality has just been found sealed in a Chinese tomb, and the liquid inside is still intact after 2,000 years. When I first read this, I honestly had to double-check the date because the whole thing sounded like someone made it up at 3 a.m. on Reddit. What even is this liquid? And could it really make someone immortal, or at least close enough to make modern scientists sweat a little? Archaeologists in Luoyang opened a Western Han Dynasty tomb and found 3.5 liters of a mysterious yellow potion. No dust, no stains. Actual liquid, shimmering like someone poured it yesterday. And here's the part that stopped me. The ingredients perfectly match ancient Taoist recipes for the elixir of life. At first, the team thought it was wine. Hold on. Wine? Yeah, sure. One sip of a 2,000-year-old wine and you're dead instantly. But the tests showed something even worse. Potassium nitrate, alunite. These aren't harmless minerals. Potassium nitrate is used in gunpowder, and alunite is used to make stabilizers and industrial compounds. If you drank either of these, you are probably dead. They are also exact minerals found in ancient immortality formulas, written down when emperors genuinely thought chemistry could bully death into submission. This is the first time a physical sample of ancient immortality medicine has survived long enough to be tested. And trust me, the story behind it is even crazier. Before we go deeper, there's something you should know about ancient Chinese tombs, because this explains how the liquid survived at all. Western Han tombs weren't simple graves. They were engineered chambers designed to protect everything inside from time itself. Many were built with sealed inner rooms buried deep beneath the earth, using thick brick or stone walls that blocked oxygen, moisture, and decay. Some chambers were reinforced with a mortar so durable it was used in imperial construction, a blend that hardened like stone and kept water out for centuries. And because these tombs sit far underground, the temperature barely changes, humidity barely shifts. It's basically an ancient, accidental, climate-controlled vault. In some elite burials, the floor was even shaped to divert water away from the chamber, preventing leaks from ever reaching the artifacts inside. So the survival of this liquid wasn't luck, it was engineering, serious, intentional engineering. All right. I'll stop boring you with tomb architecture. Let's get back to the elixir. Picture Henan Province. A massive underground tomb almost the size of a modern apartment. Quiet, cold, sealed, not touched by a single human in over 2,000 years. Inside were painted pots, bronze lamps, ornate vessels, and then a sealed bronze container sitting where someone placed it 20 centuries ago. When the archaeologists lifted the lid, the smell hit immediately. Sharp, alcoholic. One researcher literally said, "It smells like wine." But it wasn't wine. Inside was a transparent yellow liquid, perfectly preserved. When the lab results came back, potassium nitrate and alunite, the entire team realized they were holding an actual ancient immortality formula. And here's where things get wild. This wasn't a random potion thrown together by superstition. They were following a recipe, a dangerous one. Chinese emperors were terrified of death, not metaphorically, I mean obsessed. Death wasn't natural, it was failure. If you ruled a kingdom, you were expected to conquer mortality too. So alchemists became celebrities. They promised miracles, cosmic techniques, and glowing pills made of precious metals. They drank everything: mercury, gold dust, jade powder, lead, arsenic. One emperor poisoned himself with so many immortality pills that his organs collapsed. Another emperor sent his court sorcerer Shu Fu to find the Island of Immortals. Shu Fu sailed off with hundreds of people and vanished. Some legends say he found immortality. Others say he reached Japan, looked around, and thought, "Yeah, I'm staying here." Even wealthy nobles joined the obsession. If they couldn't escape death while alive, maybe they could escape it while dead. So they buried talismans, spells, and sometimes elixirs. And now we know one of those elixirs actually survived. All right, this part gets strange. Why was this potion buried? There are two real possibilities. One, ritual belief. The elixir was symbolic, meant to protect the dead and grant eternal life in the next world. Two, practical use. Someone genuinely believed they'd need it later. Personally, I lean toward the second option because ancient elites didn't see death as an ending. To them, it was just another stage of existence. So why wouldn't you bring your immortality drink with you? The real miracle is how the potion survived. Liquids should evaporate or rot within decades. But this one didn't. Why? The bronze vessel was perfectly airtight. The tomb environment stayed at stable temperature and humidity, and the minerals themselves acted like chemical preservatives. Accidental brilliance. It's almost like this potion was trapped inside a 2,000-year-old thermos. Could this formula make you immortal? Absolutely not. If anything, it would send you to the afterlife faster. But here's the twist nobody expects. In ancient China, immortality wasn't just a drink. It was part of an entire system. Meditation, energy practices, fasting rituals, chanting, strict diets, isolation, breathing techniques. The elixir was the symbol of transformation, the finishing touch. Finding this liquid proves something incredible. Ancient China wasn't simply dreaming. They were experimenting, testing, running early chemical trials, engineering sealed containers, studying how minerals react over time. This wasn't myth. It was proto-science. And somehow, this strange yellow liquid survived long enough for us to open it. This 2,000-year-old immortality formula didn't stop aging. But it did something almost as unbelievable. It survived. It beat decay. It beat time. It beat everything the world threw at it. If you made it this far, you're exactly the kind of legend I make these videos for. That's it. You loop through time again. Hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next one.